Hello there, Star Wars fans. I'm back with yet another Dave Filoni video. It involves a very cool reveal about how the Clone Wars were actually saved, plus a bit more about Ahsoka Tano herself in live action. And just before we get to it, I want to say that this does come from a Dave Filoni interview with the Empire podcast. It's a movie and television podcast that I found very entertaining, so check them out if you have the time. Now, you've probably heard some of the key reasons why the Clone Wars were finally saved, like how Dave Filoni was able to bring back key individuals and was still working with many of the animators and producers that helped make the first 6 seasons of the Clone Wars. And I believe on the Clone Wars download that Dave Filoni mentioned that Carrie Beck was really the champion of bringing back the series. But what he didn't mention is how she actually sold it to Disney. Now, obviously, with the creation of Disney Plus, the Clone Wars series itself was going to be a big asset with over 100 episodes for people to watch. And what Dave Filoni revealed is that Carrie Beck made the pitch to Disney, stating that these 100 episodes would mean so much more if they had a proper ending. Which just totally makes sense, right? Many people wouldn't bother watching the show if they knew it didn't have a proper ending. And that's not all Filoni had to say on the Empire podcast. He also did something yet again when questioned about live-action Ahsoka. Basically, he didn't deny that it could happen. But even better is the fact that the interviewer specifically asked him if he would deny the rumors, but Filoni just laughed it off and stated that he wouldn't confirm the weather outside at the moment. And he launched into what seems to be his usual response when questioned about this, sharing that he's always happy that the fans want to see Ahsoka Tano in live action, and is always interested to hear the debates that go on around that. Remember, he had a very similar response to this in an interview with Deadline.com. So is this confirmation of a live action Ahsoka? No, but certainly I think Filoni loves fans enough to tell us that a live action Ahsoka isn't coming if that was the case, so it's probably as close to official confirmation as we're going to get. At least that's how I see it. It's also important to point out that Filoni was questioned about a live-action Ahsoka, not a live-action Ahsoka series. However, moving on here, another reveal that Filoni gave on the podcast was who knew that the child, aka Baby Yoda, was going to be absolutely huge. And that was Werner Herzog. According to Filoni, everyone was very pleased with the creation of the child and knew that it would be liked by fans. But Herzog was absolutely adamant that this was going to be massive if they used it the right way, which I suppose just speaks to his experience. But hey, Star Wars fans, let me know what you think about the latest interview with Dave Filoni in the comments below. If you haven't already, why not check out this video here in the end cards about what I think Ahsoka Tano's role will be in The Mandalorian Season 2. As always, I'm Mike. Thanks so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.